How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
You could have stayed while resting.
I am gonna actually had to come in and smoke with y'all, and then come talk my mess about Mailk yoba. I'm not gonna have this conversation.
Damn, I was so happy about that.
But
You said that.
Oh, no. Start from the beginning.
Oh, fuck with bitch. So now this old, you know, Anthony, when I show you his picture, from the beginning, it's a little X-rated. So Mafia and I used to work as, sex workers.
As sidewalk supermodels.
But we was teens then, teenagers. And you could tell we was teenagers. So right now, New York just passed a law for victims of child sex abuse. And you can go after people if they was adults and they mess with you, right? At the same time, trans stuff is popular. You've already heard I'm a trans activist. Today, Mailk yoba is gonna come out and say, or recently, I love trans women. Oh, you left out the part that you was paying some of us when we was 13 and 15 and 16 years old. Wow. So just now, I wrote a post, but here's why I decided to get up on my nap. You heard them say I was sleeping, y'all, right? I'm scrolling down. Erica, when you see this person, you'll know who I'm talking about. This older queen. Anthony, I hope you're watching because I don't want to talk about you when you're not watching. Older, and I just put it, person I've never seen anybody else attracted to. So I know this old queen, and I put on a post just now. I've never even seen anybody attracted to you. Who the fuck's you? You seem like the old queen. I'm going to tell you why I'm calling this in a second. But that would call a call boy. He jumps on my post and says, well, if you were selling ass as a kid, you wouldn't have much credibility. Let me gather my edges and gather his edges too. Hold on. I think you've lost the point, but I also am pretty sure you probably buy young male prostitutes yourself. So hold on, Anthony Extravaganza, who I know no one wakes up in the morning and they go, ooh, I want some Anthony Extravaganza. No. So you're not a person that has consensual sex a lot. You're probably a person who purchases it. So let me break this down for you. On this Labor Day, when children are forced into child sex abuse, they can always come forward and tell their story. And if there is anybody that says, oh, you were a kid, and because you are a prostitute, so I'm sorry, are only the little white kids that gave it away for free to the priests? Are they the only ones that are allowed to have their day in court? You had to give it away free, huh? No, bitch, I was charging. And it's not funny, but remember you're talking to the one who can tell you why I was working and showed you the fruits of my labor. I was working to buy the hormones that turned me into this woman here. And I got all the rest of you bitches the hormones too. I wasn't just on a stroll 13, 14 for no reason. I was on the show because my older trans brothers and gay brothers and sisters had to make sure I was good and said, well, bitch, you need your hair did and you need to transition and you need these hormones. And that costs money. Bitches over here right now. Bitches transitioned me. We was both teens. Transitioned me. For Anthony Extravaganza to come on my post and say what he said is akin to him trafficking a minor. So understand what I'm saying about Mailk yoba. I had to wake up out my nap for this. I know they're like, wait, she look crazy. Y'all have to understand the context, y'all. I was taking a nap. It's Labor Day, beautiful weather, chilling, family, food, fun, la la la. So I see that Mailk yoba has expressed, let's separate it. If he has adult feelings for trans women, that's his business. But what he did to carry them out when society made it so he couldn't find none except little trans prostitutes that were teens, we got to separate those things. Whether or not he is an adult now who decides that this is what he wants to do, but he was an adult then. And he had an obligation What you mean, Tony? Fuck you too much. My sister crazy. At the end of the day, I look like a teen. These other teens look like teens. You can't tell me he did not know we were teenagers. Bitch, I barely look my age now. What you think I looked when I was 13, 14 years old? You think I look like I was 21, 18, 19?
No.
Bitch, they still ID me. Oh, so Tony, what I was saying was, if you look at my post, Anthony Extravaganza basically said, you don't have any credibility against him because you were selling ass. He literally used those words about my 13-year-old self. Well, you don't have any... First of all, stupid. You don't know me clearly because you're usually too drunk in the back of the club or doing cocaine. Anthony, I've known you for years. You're always high. You're never sober. Let me introduce myself. I'm Mariah Lopez. I'm known for not lying, you idiot. So if there are a lot of... I'm known for a lot of things. Lying is not one of them. So you can get a lot of people that might have made this type of post and you can be like, oh, she's lying. Bitch, I'll tell you what the nigga was wearing. I'll tell you what his junk looked like. I'll tell you what we did to each other. We're not gonna shame victims of child sex abuse. We're not gonna... It sounded like someone trying to take defense for themselves, knowing that the dirt was gonna come out against them. So it sounds like maybe someone might come out against Anthony Extravaganza. We already know the ballroom is rife with, oh, that's my gay child, and y'all taking kids home and being chicken hawks. That's not new. But I agree, Tony. I know I messed with him. And y'all, first of all, I'm gonna spill more tea in this video that I didn't put in this post. I seen him in Brooklyn on Myrtle like a month and a half ago. Ask him. Oh, shit. Ask him. So I hear he's trying to get on Pose. I don't really care about none of that. He happens to be making the statements he's making at a time when New York has brand new child sex abuse laws. Oops. He talking about he loves trans. Where were you loving me when I was needing you to pay for my transition? Why did I have to sue the city? Mailk, you had the money, Mr. Yoba. Why did I have to sue for everybody else to get their surgery? Shit. Truth be told, you could have sold this. Mailk Yoba could have saved the city a whole lot of motherfucking heartache if he wanted to give me more than the $80 he was willing to pay me that first night. He could have saved me a lot of money, saved the city a lot of money if he would have just said, hey, where's that? But I told you in my post, he didn't like them Spanish. Everybody has their preference. He liked slim African-American girls. He'll take you if you look mixed. And he'll take you if you look clean. He's very picky. He drove a black... I'm going to say his car, but everybody's going to say, you could have known his car. He drove a black Excursion. Oh. Didn't think I remembered? I was 13. My brain was like a sponge. I remember. I'm not going to say her name on this post. She might come on. The girl that told me to walk down the block is my friend on Facebook. She might come on this post. He'll be like, smile if you're there, girl. Tell me if you're watching. The girl that was my girlfriend, she played cool. She's one of them girls. She was never real loud. So I guess I hadn't been paying attention. As usual, yo. Didn't change. And she gave, girl, go down the block. Y'all know what it gave. I don't have to walk y'all through. Y'all know what it gave. So I'm like, wait, bitch, who? So the way the block was, I couldn't see who she was talking about at first. She didn't give, Mailk Yoba. And one more thing I need to stress to you is, at this time in New York history, you couldn't go online and get or on an app. There weren't cell phones. You had to physically go look for a prostitute. And we had a lot of celebrity clients. He's not the only one. So if y'all wondering, like, why now? Why did I? Because he decided to say something. But he's not the only celebrity. Physically in the West Village, you had Hot 97. You had the Tunnel, Shadow. So there were a lot of celebrity hotspots. Yeah. I just wanted to address the fact that I think...
Stop.
No, that's a perfect way to leave the live. Because I'm coming for his bank account. Like that. Like the ice cream. We getting cream. Mr. Ice Cream Man. Yo. Mister. He see all these damn kids. Of course, Tony. You're welcome. Let me get back to this nap. I know I look like I need it, y'all. Let me get back to this nap. Malik Yoba, right? He needed chapstick. I will tell y'all that. Tell that nigga he still needs some chapstick. The kiki among the girls was we would be like, because we weren't even impressed. Like I said, we had a lot of celebrities. Here he go with his ashy ass lips riding around. He liked wife beaters. He'll ride around in either a white wife beater or he'll pull a classic New York and put on a black wife beater. But he love a wife beater. Oh, where at? In Brooklyn? Oh, Vernon? Well, I know my lawyers and his lawyers are going to have a conversation soon.